No, it is. That's right.
You do want me to search it? That's what I've done if you want me to.
The mountain will lead to a molehill, as they say. Because I know him and I've known him. He's not a street kid. He's not a gangster. He's not a person. It's not in his character, any of this. Boxing icon Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. has shared a statement in Spanish on his social media. I'm going to translate it for you to English and share with you what he said in Spanish. Obviously, you heard the news, breaking news. This really shocked me because I know Julio. I've known him for many, many years. He's one of my favorite fighters in boxing because he's a tremendous human being. None of these accusations make sense to me. They say that he's part of a Sinaloa cartel, that he's involved with importing weapons and ammunitions and all kinds of stuff that's so far removed from him, it's not even funny.
Boxing professionals are speaking out after Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was taken into custody by U.S. immigration officials on July 2nd. The well-known Mexican fighter is now facing deportation. According to reports, there are legal issues tied to him back in Mexico. The news has caught many in the boxing world off guard, though some say it's a reminder that no one is above the law.
No, it is. That's right.
You do want me to search it? That's what I've done if you want me to. ¿No tienes algo, sus zapatos?
No,
¿Cosidos?
nada.
¿No tienes nada?
Mi celular aquí en la bolsa de atrás.
Aquí has a
And other.
No tienes nada contigo, ¿no? He has pockets in the front of the jacket.
El
teléfono. El phone. Wait, no, ready, dude.
¿Cuál es que era el de-
Oh, it's on
Ay, no, y no le informan a mi abogado lo de cuando ya tengo una orden.
Te vamos a llamar, vamos a dar llamada.
Sí, pero por ejemplo, él no me dio avisado, oye, tienes una
Boxing legend Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. has broken his silence after his son's recent arrest. In a statement from the family, he said, "We fully believe in Julio's innocence. He's not just a public figure, he's a son, a father, and a person who's been through a lot, both in and out of the ring." Chavez Sr. also called for patience and fairness, asking that people avoid jumping to conclusions before all the facts are known. The younger Chavez's immigration status has made headlines since his arrest earlier this week.
Far removed from him, it's not even funny. So here's the statement from Chavez Sr. In essence, I'm going to translate this, but he says the family wants to respond to the statements that have been made by U.S. officials, and they say, hey, we are deeply dismayed. The family is caught off guard by this situation, but it says difficult times. We are totally and have unconditional support for Julio. We fully trust he is innocent, and I believe that as well. They say they're going to wait till the justice system in both Mexico and U.S. do their process. They do believe Julio will come out innocent of all this, and they want people not to jump to conclusions. They also say Julio, above all, is a son, a father, a human being who has faced multiple challenges in his personal and professional life. As a family, they say, Julio says, we respectfully ask the media to wait for the process to unfold, to see where it goes, and they know that Julio will be vindicated here. They said they're not going to do any further statements at this time. They appreciate is to allow the authorities to complete their investigation and do their work. This statement ends. I'm going to try to read to you the following again. It's translation from Spanish to English. We ask for a prompt resolution that clarify the facts in favor of Julio, and we reiterate our call for procedure, respect, and objectivity. Sincerely, the Chavez family. So Julio is asking the media to give him respect. At this time, they don't want to comment until this situation unfolds, until the authorities complete their investigation. They're shocked, they're in dismay, but they're out supporting their son, who's had challenges in both his personal and professional life.
As a Mexican citizen, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was required to keep his paperwork in order while living and fighting in the U.S., especially with his high-profile boxing career. But reports say his legal documents had expired some time ago, and he stayed in the country without fixing the issue. Now, that decision has led to serious consequences. He's been detained, and deportation proceedings have begun. The situation serves as a reminder that even star athletes must follow immigration laws, and ignoring them can have real consequences.
Breaking news at 11:30, Mexican boxer Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. has been arrested by ICE After his fight with Jake Paul over the weekend, officials say that Chavez is an undocumented immigrant with alleged Sinaloa cartel ties. They say that he was taken into custody yesterday and is being processed for expedited removal. He faces an active arrest warrant in Mexico tied to organized crime and weapons trafficking. Federal officials releasing the photo along with a statement that reads in part, quote, "Under President Trump, no one is above the law, including world-famous athletes."
Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.'s arrest has sparked a wave of reactions on social media, and a tweet from Jake Paul only added more heat. When Paul posted Canelo is the next, many fans and analysts took it as a jab, suggesting that fellow Mexican boxing star Canelo Alvarez might also face immigration scrutiny. While Canelo's circumstances are completely different, the comment stirred even more debate about the links between sports, immigration laws, and accountability. Some believe Paul's post was just a way to stir up controversy and keep himself in the spotlight. Meanwhile, Chavez Jr.'s legal troubles go beyond just expired documents. Reports have surfaced alleging he may have been involved in questionable activity during his time in the U.S., which has made his case even more complicated. Despite having an expired visa, he was still able to land and compete in a major fight against Jake Paul, raising serious concerns about how closely boxing officials are checking fighters' legal status. The fact that he was allowed to fight on such a big stage while allegedly out of compliance with immigration law has drawn heavy criticism. These new allegations are only adding to the pressure and attention surrounding his case.
We have some news. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., the boxer who just fought Jake Paul, has been arrested by U.S. immigration agents and faces deportation to Mexico. ICE took Chavez Jr. into custody on July 2nd in Studio City, just 4 days after his match with Paul. Officials say he overstayed his visa and is wanted in Mexico for organized crime, including trafficking weapons and ammunition. According to the Department of Homeland Security, Chavez is connected to the Sinaloa cartel and has an active arrest warrant in Mexico. He had entered the United States in August 2023, and his tourist visa expired in February. Despite this, he fought in a major boxing event last week against Jake Paul. The Trump administration immigration authorities are moving quickly to deport him under an expedited removal process. This case highlights the administration's intensified immigration enforcement even against high-profile figures, and spotlights Chavez Jr.'s fall from grace in the boxing world. I will keep you updated on this. I'm Jared Sisser. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for all breaking news, updates, full stories, and deep dives.